Yeah. There seems to be trouble in paradise, and it looks like Kimberly and her PR shenanigans cannot cover it up. You guys, what am I talking about? We've known for a while that something is off with Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian. Now, there was the Olivia O'Brien thing that was real suspect, and cheating rumors were swirling. Rumors that the relationship was a fake relationship were swirling, and we had tracked down Pete's real girlfriend. Go watch my other videos for that. However, no matter whether you think the relationship is PR relationship or not, regardless of whether you think it's true or not, one thing that we can say is there has been lots of rumblings and also evidence that Kim and Pete are on shaky ground. And you guys, the biggest nail in the coffin we just got was Kim went to see Pete for 4 days, snuck into Australia. We're going to talk about that, right? Had to literally keep low key because she was on thin ice with the Australian immigration. I'll talk about that. But the fact that Pete just put out an interview basically saying he finds Kim boring, he doesn't really like her, and this skinny weight loss is annoying because she can't let loose and have fun. Y'all, listen, the writing is on the wall. Let's get into this nonsense. But before we do, hit that like, subscribe button. You guys, also Wednesday, I am posting an incredible video, and it's gonna be for my subscribers and also you people that just watch, never like, and never subscribe or turn your notifications on. Maybe I can pull you over onto this side of the Lord's good faith. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this mess. Where do we start off? Okay, let me give you guys a little history, and then we'll get into the words that Pete actually said. Okay, so as you guys know, for the last, since she was divorcing Kanye West, she wanted everybody to know she's the cool mom. She got a 20-year-old boyfriend with BDE, and she's D2F. All right, fine. The thing is, Pete was fine to play along with it because it was really helping his career. I will say that Pete took his what I think is marginal amount of talent, and he got that with the Kardashian PR machine, and baby, he flipped that for what it's worth. That's right. Pete is a gold digger like no other. Forget Sierra's prayers. Forget Young Miami's prayers. Y'all need to be talking to Pete Davidson and be like, baby, show me how to do this, son. Because he was able to do what no one else could. He Kim Kardashian. Of course, he did what he does with all the famous women he meets. He fed into her ego. He did this. He did ada. Kim was fine, and she thought she had complete control of the relationship. However, the one thing she didn't count on is, baby, Pete just might be using you, and he really doesn't like you. And not just your personality, right? But the lifestyle you lead, the things that you think are important. Pete made a brand about making fun of people that are into fashion and influencers and take that whole life too seriously. And then he dates a woman that is the antithesis of everything he can't stand. And y'all literally thought this was going to last? Listen, I know Kanye freaked out about Pete, but all you had to do was just sit back, applaud, and smirk, and it would have fell apart. Now, when it came to Australia, a lot of people said it was odd that Kim had the skin launch. She did this, she did that. Pete was dead silent. The only thing he came out to say is that he didn't know Olivia Bryant, but then he did. But then they only hung out once. But then they hung out a couple times. But then and it went away. And we said, all right, Pete, we see the type of woman you maybe really like. However, Kim could not go and visit Pete in Australia very quickly. Why is that? If you guys don't know, Kim was placed on the Australian immigration watch list for sneaking into Australia 3 times before for work and lying and saying it was tourism. She literally, according to sources, had to go through a lot of effort to even be allowed into Australia this last time. However, if you notice the way she came and went into Australia, baby, this pretty much proves the point that she was banned from Australia. Kim Kardashian, who is a media whore like no other, that will post something on her Instagram. She'll post anything on her Instagram to get attention. Literally went to Australia. She did not go out. She did not show up on set. All she did was fly there and stay in Pete's hotel room the whole time. Now, y'all might say, oh my God, she missed some of that BDE and she was loved up. Except for the fact that Kim also makes money off of her social media post. In order to prove to the Australian immigration board, this is what people are saying, that she is not up to anything nefarious, anything that might engage in her making a profit off of anything that might lead to profit, she could not engage in. That is why you didn't see not one Instagram post. That is not why you're not going to see an Instagram post. There were no sightings. There was no paparazzi. There was nothing. Which, interesting enough, I do want to say, right? Interesting enough, I do want to say that I find it very, very odd that even though Kim can sneak into Australia when she wants without any paparazzi and not be cited, but yet when it's her own children, she's impossible to do that. We're going to have a different video about how she's exploiting those children. But it goes to show that all the paparazzi sightings and all that hoopla, that is Kim actually calling it for herself. Because when she wants to fly below the radar, she could. Okay, fine. Everybody said Kim and Pete are on the rocks because even though you're flying in to see Pete, Pete gets days off too. Pete can jump on a first class flight. You got money. You're a billionaire. According to you, you can put Pete on a flight. But the fact that you keep having to come to Pete, at the end of the day, I know people are saying, well, he can still hang out with Kim and get more. But Kim could have hung out with Kanye and still got more. Pete thinks that he has enough, that now he doesn't really need her. The balls are in motion and he can be free to do what he wants, date other people, and he has all the benefits of Kim. Kim, on the other hand, is also allegedly growing tired of the fact that she cannot fully exploit her relationship with Pete in Australia, moody photos, going to dinner with Cass, doing anything because she is on the Australia immigration task list and she cannot engage in anything that makes her money. Every picture she takes makes her money. So Kim's also like, well, what is the value of this relationship? How long can she keep recycling pictures from the same Tahitian vacation that they took months ago? Well, guess what, baby? Pete has a message, said how long? How about this? How about I am sick of your obsession with being a size 0. Now and again, a lot of people said with Kim's weight loss, and I don't know, maybe she did use it naturally, but I don't know, guys. I don't know. I know whenever anybody is even hangry from missing a meal, they are furious. Now imagine times that by 1 billion because you are painstakingly desperate to be thin. And what's more, with your easy laid back boyfriend, you're now telling him what he cannot eat and what he can eat. They literally said in the latest issue of Us magazine, they said to Life and Style, they said Kim's obsessed with becoming a size 0. It's really taken over her life and turned her into a complete boring person. They said Pete hates watching Kim push food around her plate at parties or restaurants and just wishes she'd enjoy herself more. What's more, they said that even though Pete doesn't even like her as a size 0, now I don't know if I believe that because every girl that Pete's dated has been a size 0. However, Pete is, in my opinion, always trying to get to the bag, always trying to get to that money. So maybe he just dates fitness women and they have to be a size 0, right? They're saying that Kim's dieting is actually putting her in a bad mood because Kim said a lot of times that food makes her happy no matter what type of day it is. And here's the thing. Kim is coming off as super controlling because she's not just looking out for herself when it comes to health. She's afraid that Pete's pizza and pasta loving habits will easily tempt her. Now, ain't this a mess? Kim told Pete that he has to stop eating junk food. It kills her because he's tall and skinny. He can eat whatever he wants thanks to his metabolism, and it drives her mad. She doesn't want the food around her to tempt her away from her strict regimen. And he has literally said, no secret, that he loves pizza and pasta binges. But Kim's told him he needs to curb them because she wants to be trimmer to promote her metallic swimwear, and material is very unforgiving. She can't afford to look lumpy and dumpy. Now, I agree with that because wasn't Kim on Keeping Up with the Kardashians on one of those episodes yelling at Kendall for bringing cookies in the house because she was trying to lose weight for the Maryland dress? And let's be real, I can drag Kim, but this is Kim's business. This is how she makes her money. If you don't get those Keebler Toll House elf cookies away from me before I get back on weight, I gotta sit here and destroy Marilyn's dress and be mocked by the world for publicity, baby. So I can see how she told literally Pete, don't bring anything around her. It is her bread and butter. However, there's also another thing, and this was very interesting, right? They said that Kim's family is also concerned she's losing too much weight and barely sleeping. You sure she's losing that weight naturally? I don't know. I don't know. Kim did say she's not trying to lose any more weight, but she has more energy than ever. So you're not trying to lose any more weight, but you got more energy than ever? Uh-huh. Okay, Kim. All right, listen. Let's see what happens with this. I know there have been rumors that Kim and Pete plan on having a baby via surrogacy. You are out of your mind if you think Kim Kardashian is paying a surrogate to carry Pete Davidson's child. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all can say what y'all want about Kanye. Kim know what she was doing. She had 4 babies with Kanye West. Kanye West is arguably one of the most famous and talented entertainers of our time. I don't care if you don't like his music. I don't care if you don't get his... I don't care if you're like, oh my God, his clothes look like homeless. I don't care. You don't get it. For the girls that get it, they get it. For the girls that don't, they don't. My whole point is you have to accept that he really is something formidable. And it's someone that you can look and be like, these are my children's father. And you're going to take that and take Pete and his questionable bone structure and his questionable bank account. This is the same man that complained that Kanye West went to a pizza party that he invited Kanye to, and he got mad because he ordered too much off the menu. Man, you must be crazy if you think that Kim is having that man's child. And you know she gonna pay for it. But you know, nice plot line. Now, Pete, I 100% believe would put a baby in Kim if he got the chance. Go ahead and secure that bag. I ain't mad at you. But anyway, my little tattletales, let me know what you think of this latest thing. I saw it coming. Let's just wait for breakup rumors in 5, 4, 3, 2. Did they post yet? Well, don't worry. When they do, I'll be there. All right, my little tattletales, I will talk to you later. Bye.